Hey there, Todd with internalarchitect.com, and I want to discuss the fear of our cancers coming back. Now, this is something that has been on my mind since my first day in remission, and that's kind of the one for me is the word remission. You know, I'm a little over 7.5 years in remission at this point, and there will always be a statistical chance of my lymphoma, my Hodgkin's, coming back. And having already had a reoccurrence once, this is a this is just a weird little thing that likes to sit in the back of your head and just, don't want to say fester, but it just kind of just sits and kind of creeps there, which is unfortunately part of the reality of going through cancer, right? Because of this, it brings a lot of emotions to the front and to the table that I've had to really learn to work on and learn to deal with as time goes on. Fortunately, my wife has been very supportive and helps me kind of work through these, and along with counseling too. Um, Honestly, it's understanding and feeling the emotions that come along with the possibility of a reoccurrence happening. Now, it's not as simple. It's not as simple as just like, well, I'm just gonna, you know, I can just keep myself busy, and as long as I'm completely active and do things that it'll keep my mind off of it. That's not really the point. It's more important to work at it at a subconscious level, and doing that really helps suppress or really helps calm those emotions with the possibility of it ever coming back. Like I said, I had my statistical chances of my Hodgkin's coming back, because I had a reoccurrence to begin with, was much higher. But after 5 years, those chances and those statistics just drop. I mean, huge time, right? But there's always that chance that it might come back. So, what have I done to help me work on this? Because this is a big issue for me, right? The first one has been just reading, spending time reading about the things that really interest me. And for me, that is really learning about personal growth and what I like to call conscious development, and understanding how what I do affects everyone else around me, right? My family, my friends, everyone. And reading has really helped calm the anxiety that comes along with the reoccurrence ever happening. I think I'm more at peace now after spending time working on all the tools and learning all the tools that I can take forward to make this a little bit of a simpler explanation for myself. And in understanding those tools, I'm now able to kind of help share them. And that's where I really have learned a lot, was from the reading and getting kind of immersing myself into the conscious development side of personal growth. And it has really become a much easier situation for me to handle, knowing that at some point I might have to go through this again. I don't want it to, and I'm going to do everything in my power to not let it happen, but it could. And knowing that it could makes it a lot easier for me to kind of live a specific lifestyle and enjoy my life the way that I would want to enjoy it. There's always going to be work to do. There's always going to be things to learn, and I will continue to do that. If you want to, there's a great book that I actually talk about in my book, Internal Architect, which you can get on Amazon, is this book called Mindset by Carol Dweck. And it talks about how the learning experiences of children and how it can help you grow or not. And I highly recommend you go check that book out, because that was a game changer for me, and understanding how I want to be able to work the positive energy out that I want to see happen in my life. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, hit me in the comments below, and I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can and answer as many as I can too. So hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.